Haikyuu Omegaverse Series from Unnamed Writer. Chapter 2 Kage-hina. Hinata point of view. Once Kageyama and I finish unpacking, I asked him if he wants to go and practice our quick attack with me. Of course he says yes, and we head on our way. Time skipped 45 minutes. Hey Yama, do you want to take a break for a little? I asked after taking a sip of my water bottle. But what do you want to do? He sits down on the ground next to me. I lift up his arm and climb under it, snuggling closer to him. We can do this. He rests his head on top of mine, both of us just relaxing in the silence. Well, we were until... Tobio-chan! I hear the great king call Kageyama. What the hell are you doing here? Kageyama glares at him, not moving away from me. Are you not excited to see me? That makes me sad, Tobio-chan. Aikawa pouts, looking at Tobio. Oi, Shirikawa, leave them the hell alone. I heard Iwazumi yells at Aikawa, then throws a ball at his head. Me, Iwa-chan. Aikawa holds his head and runs up to Iwazumi. So mean, Iwa. Yeah, whatever, Iwazumi says, wrapping an arm around Aikawa. Sorry, Kageyama, I promise to keep him away from you. Thank you, Iwazumi-san. Tobio says as Iwazumi and Aikawa leave. Kageyama pushes his head into the crook of my neck. He kisses my neck, resulting in me giggling. Kageyama? Grab his hand and combine our fingers. Can we go back to the room? I'm kinda tired. Wow, you tired? That's surprising. He says, then laughs at me. Shut up, Bakayama. Whatever, I'm going back to the room. I got up and grabbed my bag, starting to walk away. Tobio grabs my arm, stopping me. Boga was just joking. I'm tired too. Let's go back. He smiles at me and then grabs his bag. I lower my head, looking at the floor. I feel a finger under my chin, lifting my head up. Tobio leans in and kisses me on the nose, then grabs my hand, leading us out of the gym. Back at the room. When we walk back to the room, we see Yamaguchi and Tsukishima laying down with each other. Kageyama and I look at each other out of shock. It did make sense, though. They were always together and we are friends since they were little kids. And we're friends since they were little kids. Oh, sorry. We shouldn't assume anything, Yama. They could just be friends, I say, walking over to my mat. Yeah, I guess you could be right. I hear Kageyama mumble as he walks over to me. He lays down on my mat and I lay down on the top of it. Kageyama, what do we do if someone sees us? I asked, nuzzling into his head. I don't want to lie to them, Tobio. Then we don't lie. I sit up on his stomach and look at him. Huh? What do you mean? He puts his hand on my waist and closes his eyes. He moves his hand off my waist. Never mind, you're right. We don't want people to see us. He pushes me off of him and turns over. When he pushed me off, it wasn't hard. He wasn't trying to hurt me. Kageyama? I poke his back, but he doesn't move. What's wrong? I lay on top of him, then wind my fingers with his. It's nothing. He mumbles, laying on his back so I can lay on top of him. If you are upset about something, talk to me. It's just... I don't understand why you care if the team knows we are together or not. I look up at him with my eyes wide. I thought you didn't want to tell them. That's why they don't know about us. I say, and then Kageyama grabs my hair. Book, Hinata, book! He whispers, yells at me. I'm sorry. It's just... I just thought that you would be mad if I knew. Why would I be mad? He asks, moving his hands off of my head and instead putting it onto my cheek. I don't know, I'm sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. It was a misunderstanding between both of us, he says, then smiles. Kageyama, don't do that, it's scary, I say, covering my eyes and giggling. He never spoke. He yelled at me. I was just smiling. I sit up just enough so that I can see his face. I know, Tobio, I was just joking. You look cute when you smile, I say and smile at him. Whatever, Dumpus, he says, pushing my head down onto his chest. I'm tired, so go to sleep. That's not how it works. I get cut off by him, putting his hand over my mouth to stop me from talking. Night, night, Tobio. Miss Suga and Daichi. Suga's point of view. Daichi and I are talking in the room when I see Tsukishima and Yamaguchi walk in. I notice that Tsukishima's eyes were slightly red and puffy, but I'm going to just let it go for now. They go and sit down on their mats, but I can't help but notice that Tsukishima puts his hand out for Yamaguchi to hold, which he does. Is something wrong, Sugar? Daichi asked, snapping me out of my trance. What? Oh, no, nothing's wrong. I smiled at him, then looked back over at Yamaguchi and Tsukishima. Can we go look around a little? Sure. Are you sure that nothing's wrong, Koshi? Let's talk outside, okay? I say, standing up and reaching my hand out to Sawamura. We start walking out of the room, and I wave goodbye to Yamaguchi and he waves back. We are walking for a few minutes before Daichi speaks up. What did you want to talk about? Oh, did you not notice anything off with Tsukishima? I asked, looking at Daichi. No, not really, did you? Well, his eyes were kinda red and puffy. It looked like he was crying. Really? Well, do you want to talk to him about it? Daichi says, then winds our fingers. Yeah, maybe after dinner. Okay. We turn down the hallway and I see the bathroom up ahead. Sir, come with me real quick, I say, dragging him into the bathroom. Koshi, what are you doing? He says as I check to see if anyone else is in the bathroom. Great, no one's here, I think to myself. I walk over to Daichi, putting one hand in his hair and the other resting over his shoulder. He wraps his arms around my waist with his hands on my ass. Sour Moon, is it okay if I kiss you? I didn't get an answer because Daichi connects our lips. We share a quick kiss before pulling away and putting our foreheads together. I love you a lot, Saramura, I say, smiling after. He kisses me again. It was another quick kiss. I love you too, Koshi, he said, then connects our lips for the third time. Things got heated quickly. He pushes my back against the wall and then puts his leg in between my legs. He licks my bottom lip, asking for entrance, which I grant him, happily. Our tongues fought for dominance, and despite Daichi being the alpha in our relationship, I won the fight. My tongue explored his mouth. When we pulled away, there was a string of saga connecting us. Daichi started kissing down my neck all the way to my mate mark. Daichi and I have been together since our last year of middle school. We have been bound for almost 12 months. He kisses over the mating mark, then starts licking and softly biting it. He pulls away and then asks, is it okay if I renew your mate mark? I hum, smiling at him. He smiles back and then dips his head back into my neck. I tilt my head to the side, giving him better access to the mark. I shut my eyes tight, knowing that it is going to hurt at least a little. I assume Daichi felt me tense up a bit because he holds my hand and gives a little squeeze. He kisses the mark one more time before sinking his teeth into my neck. It does hurt, but not that badly, and the deeper his teeth go, the less it hurts. He pulls his teeth out and starts licking the mark to stop the bleeding. Once it stops bleeding, he lifts its head up and gives me another kiss. We pull apart and I wrap my arms around his waist. Daichi wraps his arms around my back and starts drawing small circuits on my back. He kisses the top of my head and then nuzzles into my hair. After a few more minutes of us hugging, we leave the bathroom and start to walk around some more.